Hey everybody, it's me, Jimmy Dick. So I was watching TV and Sonic has a grilled cheese burger. And I thought I could do that. And I could probably do it better. And guess what I did? Oh, it's so great. I even got the big old thick French toast bread, Texas toast stuff. Wait until you see it. You want to see how I did it? Keep watching. Hey, but before that, let me do a plea. If you like this channel, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. I'd be happy to have you. We got tons of recipes on here. Thanks. Now let's get to the video. So first things first, we're going to cut up a whole onion. Why? Because we're going to grill it. Does Sonic do that? No, they give you raw onions. So we're going to slice these up, and then I'm going to put them in a skillet, but first I'm going to break them apart. I like to do it this way, some people don't, but hey, that's how I roll. And the reason I like to do it is because you always have that little group that never wants to break up, and you're beating it to death with whatever you're stirring them with, and onions go flying, and it's chaos, and it sounds like there's a battle going on in the kitchen. So just break them up. And then I'm going to put a little butter in there and some salt and pepper, and we're going to give these babies a stir. I'm here to tell you, before you even start doing anything else, get these on there, because it takes a little bit of time to get these onions to cook down good. And you want to cook them over medium-low heat, and you want to stir them very frequently, because if they burn, they get bitter. When they brown ever so slightly, they get sweeter. And it's just so good. There's nothing like grilled onions on a hamburger or a hot dog, let alone a grilled cheeseburger. Here we are on the stove. My butter's melting. It's like a tablespoon and a half of butter. That's all. And the salt and pepper is also going to flavor it and help it break down. Now, here's the burgers. Mine's the big one, and my beautiful wife has the petite burger. So the thing people do wrong when they cook burgers is they under-season it. This is plain hamburger. I've done nothing else to it. So it really needs a good seasoning of salt and pepper. You can do whatever you want with it, but salt and pepper, don't be shy with it. Meanwhile, back in Onionville, let me just tell you what, these smelled so good. My wife came over to me as I was standing here, whispered in my ear, "Those smell delicious." Then she pinched me on my butt, and then she went on her way, and I was like, "Hey, come on back and take another whiff." Anyway, these are coming along super nice. We're going to go on to the bread now. Now, for my wife's petite burger, she prefers sourdough. I wanted it to go full on Sonic with the Texas toast. So all we're going to do is butter it like you would any bread for any kind of grilled cheese that you were going to use. And the important part about this is that when you butter the bread, butter the whole side. End to end, crust to crust, all four corners. Everything needs it, because there's nothing worse than a dry piece of toast. Oh, here we go. Look at these things. These look amazing, and they smell good too. This is what you want them to look like. So I'm going to take these off, and I'm going to replace it with my griddle. The griddle is what I'm going to use to do my grilled cheese. Pretty ingenious, eh? Now our burgers. You can see my big old man burgers right there. And my little sweetheart's petite burger is going to get popped in right here. Booyah! Now it's overlapping, but don't worry, because just like any man in a cold swimming pool, there will be shrinkage. Okay, so no need to worry and stress out. So let's get our bread on here. Yum City with the bread. So I had this over medium heat, and I let the grill get hot first. You don't want your butter to melt and absorb into the bread itself and make it all, squishy and greasy and gross. Just, you want it to fry as soon as it hits. That way it gets that nice brown crust on the outside. Now this is another debate my wife and I have. I prefer American cheese slices on my burgers, just for the melty factor. She prefers sharp cheddar cheese for the flavor factor. I like sharp, but that doesn't melt nearly as good as American. All right. You can see now I'm loading on them grilled onions. On my wife's burger, she has Famous Dave's Devil Spit Pickles. These things are so hot that a normal person, their face will burn completely off, and you'll be faceless. However, my wife can handle the heat better than I can, that's for sure. So she loves the Devil Spit pickles. So she can have them. She's a grown woman. Anyway, here we go. Here comes a burger, the little petite one. So now I'm going to remove this from the grill with a different spatula, because you don't want to use your hamburger spatula and get all that gunk from the hamburger grill onto your bread. So here's Big Daddy sandwich right here. You can see my grilled cheese, melted cheese. Look at that juicy patty. So what kind of condiments are we going to use? I'm going to put ketchup. Sonic also puts ketchup, but they do the littlest bitty squirt. They do mustard too. Not necessary. I don't overdo it with the ketchup, but I sure do put enough on there so that you can actually taste ketchup. Put on my top. I'm going to give it a little push down, and we'll cut this baby in half and show you the inside. Prepare for magic. If this was smell-o-vision, you don't even know what you'd be doing right now. Look at that. Beautiful. Hey, if you like this video, once again, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And be sure and hit that bell so you always get notified of new videos. Now, would you just look at that? Look right at it. And while you're at it, click on one of these videos and watch them too. Peace out. Have a great day.